ora whānau, kia ora Oz. Okay, so welcome to the next video, which will be all about Cairns. Not sure if there'll be 1 or 2 videos in Cairns because I'm there for a couple of weeks at least. But yeah, so certainly the first 6 days I'm in at a g'day park. I can't remember the name of it just off the top of my head, but in Cairns, and I'll be there for 6 days. Probably take those 6 days to sort myself out. Need to get the fridge repaired or replaced. Need to give the bloody Caravan a good wash with all of the dust I've been through, so hopefully that will work out. Quite a bit of dust inside as well, so there's quite a bit of cleaning to be done. My van's not terribly good in the dust, but that's the way it is. Get the car cleaned and sort out all my stuff that's sort of everywhere at the moment because of having to change tyres and all that stuff. Oh yeah, and I've got to get Caravan tyre repaired, so I'll do that. So yeah, the next 6 days will be all about getting stuff done, and not so much sightseeing. After that, I'm heading to the Big 4 Caravan Park in Cairns. My brother Mike, who has a business on the road called Remedia Braids, where they go to shows and they do hair braiding at various agriculture shows or small town shows, that sort of stuff, and they've been doing that now since the beginning of the year. So they'll be in Cairns and they'll be at the Big 4, so I'll catch up with him there. So yeah, that's what's happening at the moment, but at the moment I'm another 6 hours on the road into Cairns and find the Caravan Park. Hopefully I don't need to unhook, so that I'm out again in the morning to the refrigeration guys. Morena. So got into Cairns on Tuesday. Wednesday was spent, I spent all day Wednesday with the fridge people, and they pulled out the old fridge, so that's gone, and we they've ordered a new compressor fridge for me, so I'm pretty happy about that actually. I've been thinking about a compressor fridge for a while. This has just forced the issue, so now yeah, we're going to put a compressor fridge in, which means that it runs off the battery the whole time instead of using gas when I'm off grid, and less issues, so that's good. They're also going to strengthen the surrounds to hold it in better when you pull it out. Some of the workmanship from the manufacturer of this van looks a bit shoddy in there. Anyway, that's the way it is. Yeah, today I've got to rewire the camera on the back of the van. The cable from the camera underneath the van came loose somehow on the dirt roads and broke. So I got a new cable while I was waiting for them to pull the fridge out. I went and bought a new cable from a Safety Day stockist, and that'll go in today. Also get the car clean the car, go and wash the car and get as much of the dirt and dust out as I can. that's what's on the cards for today. So nothing terribly exciting, but yeah, we're underway. So Sam's fun fact. So in Cairns, it's often called the home of the cassowary, which are often called living dinosaurs because they've changed very little over millions of years and are closely related to the ancestors of modern birds. They can grow up to 2 meters tall, weigh as much as 70 kilos, making them Australia's heaviest bird and the world's second heaviest bird after the ostrich. They can run up to 50 kilometers an hour, jump 1.5 meters high, and are surprisingly good swimmers. There you go, cassowaries. Who knows, we might see one while we're here. Never seen one in the wild. Anyway. Alright, so I'm going to clean up and get stuck into a bit more maintenance. Well, I'm in the Caravan park in Cairns. It's been raining the last couple of days. I got in here on Tuesday. Today's Thursday. Yesterday was all about the fridge. So I got the fridge sorted, sort of. I'm going to replace the fridge with a compressor fridge. So get rid of the old 3-way and go for a compressor fridge. So the replacement model is the same dimensions, it's the same brand, but so the dimensions are the same, so it'll fit in the space. There's a little bit of damage where the fridge pulled its way clear, so the guys are going to fix it up for me. But in the meantime, as you can see, I've got a chest fridge freezer to get me by, and there's the hole over there where the old fridge came out of. So the new fridge had to be ordered, so it's got to come up from Brisbane. So I've got that chest freezer to get me by, or that chest fridge to get me by until the new one arrives. So they were really good, so that's excellent. So now I've just got to wait for the fridge to arrive, so it'll be sometime next week. So luckily I'm here for a couple of weeks. Today it's all about, I'm fixing the rear camera. So I've managed to run the cable up the back of the van and hook it up to the camera, and now I've just got to do a cable run from the back of the van to the front of the van, so that's going to be fun. But that's today's job, get that done, and I'm going to clean out the back of the car and sort of. Morning. So yesterday, yeah, it was not a lot of excitement, just a whole lot of maintenance stuff. I managed to fix the camera, so that's now working. Ran the cable under the van and managed to fix the cable. Car got clean, washed, and got most of the dust out, but you never ever get it all out anymore. So that was done. I needed to buy a new wheel bag for the back of the van, so I did that, and then stocked up on groceries, or as much as I could given the fridge I've got or the temporary fridge I've got. Not that as much room in it as my normal fridge, so there you go. Don't know what I'm going to do today. I might go and have a look at the beaches and the Cairns, what do they call it, the estuary, not estuary, Esplanade Lagoon. Going to have a look at that maybe. Okay, so yeah, Sam's fun fact. So Cairns, Cairns is where two World Heritage areas meet: Great Barrier Reef and the wet tropics rainforest, a combination found in very few places on Earth. So two World Heritage areas is very rare to get two World Heritage areas side by side. So there you go. Alright, so I'm going to clean up and start my day. So I'm at Yorkeys Knob. So I thought I'd come out here and have a look, but I decided I might just chuck a line in. Let's see how we go. Not even a nibble yet. The sun's trying to come out. It's been raining here the last couple of days. Not hard, just drizzling stuff, annoying stuff. That's one thing about the west coast and the top end. In the dry season, you don't see any rain. It's a lot more humid over this side and a lot more wet. Yorkeys Knob Beach. Looks like they have netted swimming here. Maybe. So this is the Esplanade Lagoon. Man-made lagoon. Similar to the one at Early Beach. Mainly because of the mud flats out of here and the fact that there's stingers and crocodiles in the area. Morning. So yesterday I went and threw a line in at Yorkeys Knob, I think it's called. I think it was Yorkeys Knob. Just where the creek comes out into the sea, or the river comes out to the sea. Nothing happening. Had a couple of little nibbles, but nothing to speak about. There were another 6 or so fishermen there. No one was getting ink, so anyway, that's where it goes. And then I went and had a look at the lagoon, the man-made lagoon in Cairns, on the Cairns Esplanade. Nice little area. I'll probably go back there. There's not a whole lot of nice restaurants and bars and all that sort of stuff around that area too, in the Cairns Pier. Yeah, so just a general look around yesterday. I do want to go to the market that we went to the last time we were here to have a look. There's like a farmer's market. But I think I'll wait till my fridge is put in before I go there. Yeah, today I'm going to go just have a quick look this morning at the Crystal Cascades. Because I need to be back here by 1:30, 2 o'clock for the rugby. So New Zealand playing Italy today, and then so Sam's fun fact: in the rainforests here around Cairns is Australia's largest butterfly. It's called the Cairns birdwing. It's regularly seen around this area with a wingspan of up to 18 centimetres. The female's is larger than the male, mainly black and white with a touch of yellow. The male is a bright green and gold. So there you go. Australia's largest butterfly. Okay, I'm going to clean up and head off for the morning. This place is called Crystal Cascades. Come call it. This morning.
Waterfalls and reedy forest, a crystal cascade. Waterfalls and reedy forest, a crystal cascade. Waterfalls and reedy forest, a crystal cascades. Waterfalls and reedy forest, a crystal cascade. Waterfalls and reedy forest, a crystal cascade. Waterfalls and reedy forest, a crystal cascade. Waterfalls and reedy forest, a crystal cascade.
Morena. So yeah, nice breezy day yesterday. Went up and had a look at the Crystal Cascades, which is sort of in the rainforest up the back of Cairns here. Went for a walk, about 2 kilometre walk, and looked at all of the little waterfalls and cascades and all that sort of stuff. Was going to have a swim, but when I got to the other end I thought, no. So I didn't. And then I had to go and buy a couple of things at Bunnings and at the supermarket. Then I came back here and spent the afternoon with the TV outside, a few beers, and watched the rugby. So that was a good afternoon. Not sure what I'm going to do today, but I'll do something. Once I've cleaned up, I'll head out and have a look at something else. And then tonight I'll catch up for dinner with my brother. Sam's fun fact. So we're in the wet tropics World Heritage Area, which is 894,420 hectares, and it forms the core of the wet tropics bioregion, which is 1.8 million hectares. And it's home to 30% of Australia's marsupial species, 48% of bat species, 25% of frog species, 23% of reptile species, 60% of butterfly species, and 40% of bird species. So there you go. Millions of years ago, dinosaurs roamed this area. Well, I seem to have roamed everywhere I've been, but anyway. That's Sam's fun fact for you. Okay, so I'm going to clean up and start my day. Place before, it's called Rusty's. It's almost a farmer's market. I'm going to have a walk around, and I wasn't going to come in until I got my new fridge, but I had nothing better to do today, so I thought I'd come. Oh, morena. Yesterday, what did I do yesterday? I went in and had a look at Rusty's, the marketplace, and bought a couple of things. And then went to Cairns Central Shopping Centre and had a look. And then last night I went out to dinner with my brother Mike and his wife Michelle. Today, I'm moving campsites, so I'm moving to the campsite that they are actually camped at the moment. I couldn't get in there until today, and I'm still waiting to hear about the fridge, so yeah, tomorrow the car's got to go in for a service, and then with a bit of luck Wednesday they'll put the fridge in. That's hopefully what happens. So yeah, that's what's happening today. Or that's what's happening at the moment. Sam's fun fact, you know, Cairns has no surf beaches. Even though it's on the coast, the calm waters of the bay are protected by the Great Barrier Reef. So the downside is that the muddy shoreline and seasonal marine stingers mean swimming at the beach isn't recommended, which is why they built the popular that Esplanade Lagoon. So there you go. Alright, I'm going to clean up, cook up and move to the next camp, which is 10 minutes down the road. Anyway, that's Mike and Michelle's camp down there. And I just run into the Feelgood family again. So said hello to them and had a chat. So I'm going to head around to Mike's camp for dinner tonight, which is just around the corner. Howdy. Oh, I should have bought a chair, shouldn't I?
Oh no, actually, that's right. We got some.
Yesterday I moved into the Big Four camp, about 10 minutes down the road, so I hung around the other camp as long as I possibly could and left right on 10 o'clock. Then drove here to the Big Four and sat around for half an hour and then came in and set up camp. Big camp, huge, really nice camp too. And then last night I went over to Brother Michael's camp and had dinner over there, so that was cool. And then yeah, that's about all I did yesterday. So I'm here, I'm settled, now just waiting for them to call me about my fridge. So hopefully in the next few days I'll hear something. Obviously I won't hear anything today because it's Sunday, but yeah, we will see. No, it's not, it's Monday. I might hear today. There you go. All right. Sam's fun fact. So the birds you see around here, I saw them in the other camp as well. They hang around the caravan in the mornings when you get up. There's usually 3 or 4 of them just standing around outside. They're called, I'll put a photo or so a clip of them in here. They're called the bush stone curlew, also known as the bush thick-knee, and it's one of Australia's most distinctive birds. And a lot of times you hear them before you see them. They have huge yellow eyes. Their oversized eyes give them great night vision because they're mostly active after dark, although I see them all the time during the day as well. And they have this screeching, sounds like someone screaming call. So it sort of gives you a bit of a start, to be honest. So yeah, that's the curlew. Strange little birds. Okay, so I'm going to clean up and start my day. I'm out to have a look at the Australian Armour and Artillery Museum, Mike and I. Morena. Yesterday I didn't do too much at all. Well, I did actually. I took the car in for a service, so 50,000 kilometre service. So I took the car in and had that done. That took all day, the service. So I Ubered back here to the park. Mike and Michelle were at the showground setting up, ready for the Cairns Show Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or today, Thursday, Friday. But they got back in the afternoon, and Mike and I jumped in his car and we took off down to the Artillery and Armoured Museum down near the Sky Rail. I've been there once before, years and years ago, when we were here for Cillian's 50th birthday. So we went down there and had a look. And yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, it was bigger than the last time I was there. So if you're in Cairns, it's really worth a visit, to be honest. So yeah, when you pay your entry fee, you get 3 days entry fee. So I might just shoot back down there either today or tomorrow, and they've got a shooting range there, so I might have a blat. Haven't had a blat for a long time. Anyway, today I'm going to go and see the fridge people and just put my head in and just see where it's at, whether they know if the new fridge is close to being here, and then I'll probably go and do the show. So first day of the show today, I'll probably go and do that. That way I can get that out of the way before the public holiday on Friday. It'll be packed, right? So that's what I'll go and see Mike and Michelle at the show, and then I'll have a look around the show. I haven't been to a show for a while, since Adelaide. Anyway, that's what I'm going to get up to today. Alright, so I'm going to clean up and get on the road. Place. Looks like the most likely scenario is it'll arrive today on the courier, and they'll call me to go in tomorrow morning to put the fridge in. So I'm here now at the Cairns Show. Here we go, coming up on festival here, Mammalia Braids, right outside the pet pavilion, or the nursery. I get all the kids coming out, I'm guessing.
What we found interesting in Queensland is that a lot
So the ongoing saga of the fridge didn't turn out as I thought. Basically, it didn't arrive when they said it was going to arrive. So anyway, they had a new arrival date, but the guy who's going to fit it won't be back until Tuesday. So Wednesday is the day that the fridge is going in. So I'm booked in to go there Wednesday morning, get the fridge put in. So I've moved caravan parks. I'm now back at the original caravan park I was in. Wednesday I'll check out, head to the fridge place at 8 o'clock in the morning. They'll put the fridge in, and then I'm going to head to Cape Tribulation. So fingers crossed that goes to plan, and I'll be on my way. So I'm going to end the video here, and yeah, the next video will be all about Cape Tribulation. Okay, so ka kite. See you on the next one.